Hey guys, what's up? Mike Dart here, and today we're going to fly from Warsaw to Wrocław with Ryanair to Sierra Mike. We're gonna do this flight on VATSIM. It does appear that we have ATC, we have Warsaw Center or Warszawa radar online. We also have ATIS for Warsaw, so we'll have full ATC coverage for the flight, I hope, if he chooses to stay online. If not, then oh well. We'll be flying the PMDG 737-800 with Ryanair Virtual, so we'll be tracking the flight using the ACARS. It's the first time I'm recording with my new OS, Windows 10, and hopefully everything will result in a successful recording. So I'm not going to stream for now. I might stream sometime in the future, but we'll see how things go along. So yeah, let's get the ATIS 12045.
Zero 260 degrees 4 knots. Cargo K. Temperature 21 dew point 16 QNH 1006 hectopascals. No SIG. After departure, immediately contact approach 128.8. You have received information Alpha. This is Warsaw Information Alpha. Observation at 1630. Expect uniform. Arrival runway 33. ILS approach. Departures runway 29er. Transition level 80. Wind 260 degrees 4 knots. Cargo K. Temperature 21 dew point 16 QNH 1006 hectopascals. No SIG. After departure, immediately contact approach 128.8. You have received information Alpha.
Okay, so we have information Alpha. Now we'll be switching to Warsaw radar 134.92. So let's go ahead and have a listen to what he has to say. We can load our fuel in meanwhile. Oops. Payload, we have a zero fuel weight today of 61.3. We're flying from Warsaw. Wrocław. Departure is runway 29er. And we're expecting the Succor 7 Golf departure.
Squadron 021 inbound Lima Bravo 482. Squadron 021, thank you. You are clear for ILS Zulu approach runway 25 as published. Report when established, number 1. For ILS Zulu 25, we report when established, Squadron 021.
Okay, so let's try to get our clearance here. Warszawa radar, Ryanair to Sierra Mike with you. Information Alpha, request IFR clearance to Wrocław.
Ryanair to Sierra Mike, cześć, Warszawa, good evening. You clear to Wrocław by Planet 2, departure runway 29er via Succor 7 Golf departure, squawk 4506, information Alpha.
Thank you. Clear to Wrocław, start approved by the Succor 7 Golf departure, squawk 4506, and information Alpha for Ryanair to Sierra Mike.
To Sierra Mike, feedback is correct. startup is approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Roger, startup approval, call when ready to taxi. Thank you, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. Right on, so we have our clearance. So that's step one. Squawk is 4506 today. 506. Right.
1427, contact Praga Radar 127, Istanbul 12, dzięki do miłego. Praga 127, 12, load 47, goodbye.
From Soxer we're going N.
Czytajmy 7, Alpha 10, in Wrocław, dzięki wielkie i do usłyszenia spokojnego. Przystało 7227, dzięki Radku, do zobaczonka, cześć.
Trim is set. Okay, so let's go ahead. I have to make sure that I start the A cars, otherwise there will be no point flying this. Seems like a nice day. Winds were somewhat calm. So startup is approved. Fuel pumps on. Start the APU. Set the cabin out. Alright, so APU is starting. Or not. No, it is.
Warsaw Radar, good evening. Lufthansa Cargo 1248. We are at Echo Papa Kilo Tango Airport, stand number 6 request. And clearance to Lima Kilo Papa Romeo.
Lufthansa Cargo 1248, hello Warszawa Radar. You clear to Prague via flight planet route, departure runway 27 via Babok to Mike, departure squawk 4507.
Okay. He is available.
Okay, clear to Prague, runway 27 induced via Babok to Mike, departure squawk 4507, Lufthansa Cargo 1248. Heavy.
So just to make sure.
Lufthansa Cargo 1248 is heavy, your readback is correct. Pushback and startup is approved, report when ready to taxi.
Pushback and startup approved, report ready for taxi, Lufthansa Cargo 1248 heavy.
Alright. Warszawa Radar Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike is at stand 35, request engine start, pushback is not required.
2 Sierra Mike, startup is approved, report when ready to taxi.
Roger, startup approved, we'll call when ready for taxi, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. Okay, so we have our clearance to start the engines. So we can go ahead.
208, compact speed and control 118, decimal 4, dzięki do
Hydraulic
miłego.
pumps go on.
118, decimal 4, prosiłbym 208, dziękuję za kontrolę do
Starting
usłyszenia.
number 2.
Do usłyszenia. Sky Transit to 1, establish ILS Zulu to 5 in Lublin.
We will pull idle at 22% N1.
Sky Transit 0 to 1, thank you.
22.
Wind 1805 knots, runway 25, you appear to land. Clear to land, runway 25, Sky Transit 1.
Okay, start a cutout. Starting number 1. And we have rotation. $18, $19, $20, $21, and $22. I don't see an increase in EGT. And sorry, I meant 22% N2, not N1, because N1 is the first set of turbines. And starter cut out, so start valve is now closed. Both modes to continuous packs go on, APU bleed is off, the generator's on, go off, there we go. So we can set flaps 5 now. Quick controls check. System. Okay, right on. And last thing, yaw damper, and we're good to go. Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike ready for taxi.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike taxi via taxiway Alpha and Echo to hold runway 29er. You are number 1 for departure.
Roger, holding point runway 29er via Alpha and Echo, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. So, brakes released, left is clear, right is clear, and we can start rolling. We are number one for runway 29ers, so that means that we have no delays, and yeah, that's good.
Skyline 021, welcome to Lublin taxi via taxiway up to stand number.
Taxi Alpha to stand number 5, Skyline 021.
Moscow 781, contact Ryanair 127, decimal 12, thank you, bye.
It's currently 7:12 p.m. in Warsaw.
Contact Road Radar 127.12. Bye bye.
Poor guy didn't know what frequency to use. So left turn here on Echo 1. So we do have to use full length because we didn't request an intersection departure, but why not? We're number 1. There's no rush. We have plenty of fuel on board.
Cargo 1248 request action.
Legal 1248 taxi via taxiway Echo Tango runway 27 report ready for departure number 1.
Taxi via Echo Tango and hold short of runway 27 number 1 ready. Lufthansa Cargo 1248 heavy.
Skyline 021, we taxi to stand number 7 because flight is complete. Skyline 021, no problem, take stand number 7, sorry about that. Stand number 7, Skyline 021.
Straight ahead, and we will be ready. So here's Echo holding point runway 29. Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, ready for departure, runway 29.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, thank you. Wind 3005 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff, report when airborne.
Runway 29 clear for takeoff, and we will report when airborne. Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. Okay, so we have departure clearance. We are now lining up on the runway, so lights go on. Make sure our transponder is on as well, which it is now. So here we are.
również, ale do miłego.
And Toga. Oops. There we go. Toga. Speed alive. 60, 70, 80 knots checked. 100.
V1. V1
Rotate.
V2.
Positive climb, gear up.
At 9 hello, Warszawa identified, level 320, proceed to direct Aluka.
Roger, direct Aluka, listen back, 9-3.
Warszawa radar, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike is airborne, passing 1,600.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, Warszawa radar identified, climb level 260, proceed direct UVV.
Climbing flight level 260, proceeding direct UVV, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. So, we're climbing to flight level 260.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, high speed is approved.
Roger, high speed is approved, thank you, 2 Sierra Mike. Flaps are up.
248 heavy, hold to the runway 27, leader with departure.
Proceeding direct UVV.
Lufthansa 1248 heavy. Roger, that when do you have old scenery or genuine scenery? Lufthansa 1248, never mind now. Okay, wind is calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff, report when airborne.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, report airborne to Lufthansa cargo 1248 heavy.
We'll check what kind of arrival we have here. Let's see. Just gonna check the METAR. Looks like we have 160 at 2, so expect ILS 29. See how that goes. Position altitude. So here. That's what is gonna happen, so if worst comes to worst, we can always change our plans, but since the winds are calm and we do have ILS around the 29er, I think we'll do that. So yeah, everything seems fine, smooth as silk for now. Wonderful. Alright, you know what? Lights off. I think because cost index is 6, the takeoff performance and landing performance are very poor in order to save fuel, obviously. So, I mean, first thing that we're going to do is get up there on the throttle. And second of all,
Car 1248 Heavy, Warszawa radar identified, climb level 240, proceed to direct Bravo to Bravo Alpha Victor Oscar Kilo.
it's all about cost index.
Climb level 240, proceed to Bravo, Santa Cargo 1248
So that's still
Santa Cargo 1248 Heavy, high speed is approved.
High speed is approved, Santa Cargo 1248.
I'll just see how that does, you know.
Warszawa radar 6102, flight level 250, inbound, Kilo Tango 546. 6102, dobry wieczór, Warszawa identified, expect ILS runway 27, descent level 150, number 1. Expect ILS 27, descent flight level 150, 6102.
I think we'll just ask for flight level 220. First of all, let's see how that plays. If we can do 240, let's try that out. A little better. Ryanair 20 Mike is requesting a final cruise altitude of 240.
Ryanair 20 Mike, climbing time level 240.
Flight level 240 for Ryanair 20 Mike, thank you. Okay, that's better. Just because the margin of the top of climb and top of descent are a little bit too close to each other, it wouldn't make sense to cruise at the altitude for a minute. At least this is a little more spaced out. So we'll have more time to prepare for descent and things like that. So, yep, that is pretty cool. So I just have to go into my charts here, which unfortunately you guys cannot see for now. But charts desktop will let me see from Navigraph, obviously, what our decision height is. Any restrictions that we have on the ground, so. So approaching runway 29er, we have minimums of 601. So that is set. It seems to be a standard 3-degree glide. The highest obstacle is 2,727 feet, which is just a bit a ways from the approach path, so nothing to worry about. 1103.
W1 Hotel with you, flight level 150, direct Kilo Tango 546 for runway 27.
6101 Hotel Change Warszawa, identified level 150, expect ILS approach runway 27, number 2, maintain level 150.
Medium flight level 150, expect ILS runway 27, and number 2, 6101 Hotel.
Smooth as silk so far. We got 1,000 feet to go. And then we'll be at our cruising altitude for today, which is wonderful.
Warszawa level 3, wrócimy na lot do Brukseli, MT-203 Delta.
MT-203 Delta, dobry wieczór, Warszawa radar, zezwalam do Brukseli, droga planowany odlot Pasa 1-1, po odlocie Dex 1 Bravo, odlot standardowy, teraz pompę 4, 5, 1-1.
Mamy główny odlot do Brukseli, Pasa 1, przez Dex 1,
MT-203 Delta, poprawny, uruchamiać się, zezwalam i wypychać, zgłoś do kupowania. Control 178, the heavy, you are leaving my airspace, no 580 available, switch monitoring from 122, the stimulate, radar service is terminated, thank you, bye. Unicom 1 good crew, that's right, Control 177. Lufthansa Cal 48 heavy, you are leaving my airspace, no 580 available, switch and monitoring from 122, the stimulate, radar service terminated, thank you, bye.
Oh, 122 decimal lane, Lufthansa Cargo 1248, thank you, bye.
Unfortunately, I don't have default scenery for Wrocław, but yeah, it's alright. Even though we're both simulating
6102, continue to set 4,000 feet, reach over Kilo Tango 546, QNH in Katowice 1007, you are number 1.
4,000 over Kilo Tango 546, the 600.
as I was saying, even though we are simulating both scenery and aircrafts.
6101 Hotel, expect 1,000 feet over Kilo Tango 546, port when ready for descent.
There's 4,000 feet, Kilo Tango 546, 6101 Hotel, we ready for descent.
To Sierra Mike, UVV1 uniform, arrival runway 29 and expect ILS approach.
Alright, to VV 29er arrival for ILS runway 29, runway 20.
To Sierra Mike, confirm UVV1 uniform arrival.
Roger, confirming UVV1 uniform, my apologies, Rhino 20 Mike.
Thank you, break 6101 photo, descent level 100.
Descent level 100, 2101.
Got a little carried away there. So OVV1 uniform arrival runway 29er will be doing an ILS just as I was expecting to do. So we are already briefed on that approach. No significant terrain, no significant data there. Seems a little smoggy down there.
Wypychać, uruchamiać, zezwalam, zgłoś do kołowania.
Or at least cloudy. We probably have descended around 10 miles. Yeah, 8 miles right now, so...
MZ203 Delta doleciało, Warszawa radar.
Przepraszam, mamy na wypchaniu, mamy Android Delta.
Ryanair,
Dziękuję.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, request descent.
2 Sierra Mike, descent level 120.
Descend level 120, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike.
Ryanair 1020, dobry wieczór. Team Katowice Stance 170 for Alpha 5 for 5.
Weather is pretty decent.
Ryanair 1020, Warszawa, you clear to Pecie via flight planet route departure runway 27 via Coulomb to Mike departure squawk 4513.
So,
Waiting for attention for the signs, departure 27 Coulomb to Mike departure squawk 453, 1020. 1020, Limbeck is correct, start up and pushback is approved, report when ready to taxi. Push and start approved, will call when ready for taxi for Ryanair 1020.
and we're descending, so seatbelts on done. So, auto brake 3 because the runway is 2,500 meters long and we higher
6102,
speed.
descent 4,000 feet, reach over Kilo Tango 546, QNH 1007.
So yes, we're descending now.
Kilo Tango 546, 4,000 feet, 602.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Silks 102 after Kilo Tango, I prospect base flight for ILS approach runway 27. Runway 27. Airways to 4, dobry wieczór, proszę o zgodę na lot do Belii. Stacja nadająca, proszę pod znak wywoławczy i pozycję last call station, report again, call position please. Silks 10 Hotel, maintain 100 and by for descent. Maintain 500, set by for descent, Silks 10 Hotel. Okay. Przycisk. Panowie, nie ten przycisk, słychać wszystko w eterze.
Someone had a stuck mic or
Poland Airways 24, prosi potwierdzenie lot IFR do Brukseli. Według planu. Polska Ruski 24, witam Warszawa, zezwalam do Brukseli z planowanymi odlot SPA-FLIGHT 1-1, po odlocie Texfil 1 Bravo, odlot standardowy, transponder 4-5-1-2. Mam zezwolenie na odlot SPA 11 z feedem Texfil 1 Bravo, transponder 1-1-2. Silks 102, after Kilo Tango 546, turn left direct, Kilo Tango 537, descent 3. After Kilo Tango 546, direct, Kilo Tango Papa Alfa Whisky 24, Papa Alfa Whisky 24, odczyt poprawny. Uruchamiać zezwalam, zgłoś do wypychania.
Mam pozwolenie na uruchamianie, zgłoszę do wypychania. Papa Alfa Whisky 24.
Gotowy do kołowania, EPWR 4. Enter 203 Delta, koło do pokołowania Alfa Hotel, zajmij backtrackiem pas 1-1, zgłoś do odlotu, numer 1. Kolejny wydanie Alfa Hotel na takim Enter 203. 6102, we are cleared for ILS approach now. For to an established on localizer, number 1. ILS approach, we pass 6101, hotel descent 4,000 feet, reach over Kilo Tango 546, QNH1, log 07.
Descent 4,000 feet to be level, Kilo Tango 546, QNH1 007, 0101 hotel.
From 6102, thank you, continue approach, number 1. Continue approach, number 1, 6102.
Speed brake.
Gotowy do procesu Enter 203. Enter 203 Delta, dziękuję, wiatr przyziemny z kierunku 18076, węzłów pasa 1-1, startować, zezwalam po odlocie, zgłoś powietrzu. Tutaj pozwolenie na odlot pasa 1-1, zaczynamy, zgłosimy w powietrzu, Enter 203.
Soon the controller should be giving us the next descent instructions. He doesn't give it in 1,000 feet in all.
6102, wind home, runway 27, clear to land. Runway 27, 6102. 6101, hotel after Kilo Tango 546, descent 3,000 feet and direct Kilo Tango.
After Kilo Tango 546, direct Kilo Tango 537, 2101 hotel.
Star 108, cześć Marcin, witam serdecznie, Warszawa, identified level 360, direct to UB.
Bezpośrednio na UB, to jest 108.
Ryanair 2,
Ryanair 20, Mike, descent level 100.
descend level 100, Ryanair 2 certainly. 8.
Ryanair 20, Mike, expect ILS approach runway 29, you are number 1.
Expecting ILS approach runway 29er, number 1, the Ryanair 2 certainly. Wonderful.
Powietrze, Enter 203. Enter 203 Delta Warszawa, zidentyfikowany 3102, poziom 360, wykonuj bezpośrednio na Bodla, Bravo, Oscar, Delta, Lima, Alfa. Musimy wstrzymać się i direct to Bodla, to był Delta. nie oczekuję. Horizon 3 witam, robi pana piąteczkę.
Super, dzięki. Proszę, numer do 20 kłaniam się Center 127 z Wrocławia, Stand 12, robię tutaj clear to Borobek, on site.
Center 127, cześć Warszawa, witam serdecznie. Free to Gothenburg via flight planner through departure runway 29er via signal 1 kilo departure. Initially climb level 100, squawk 4515.
Please do not abandon via runway 29er, signal 1 kilo departure, working 4515, Hunter 127.
Center 127, redirect start and pushback is approved, report ready to taxi, brake, RMS 2 Sierra Mike descent, 7,000 feet, quench 1007.
Descending to 7,000 feet, QNH 1007, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. Alright.
610 located by November. 6102, welcome Katowice, taxi November, Bravo, Echo, 2 stand 23.
Stand 23 via November, Bravo, Echo, 6102, thank you.
6101 Hotel, clear dial runway 27, report when established on localizer number 1.
We are clear for airline approach runway 27, we report established, the 101 Hotel.
RML2 Sierra Mike, direct Whiskey Romeo 702.
Direct Whiskey Romeo 702, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike. Nice little shortcut. Thank you.
Warszawa, Radar, dobry wieczór. Skytrain 021 w Zamościu. Zgłaszamy lot VFR, jak w planie mieszamy z przejściem na IFR w przestrzeni kontrolowanej do Krakowa. Skytrain 021, witam serdecznie, oczekuj momencik. Oczekujemy, Skytrain 021. Skytrain 021, przyjąłem ustaw transponder 7501, kołowanie i start we własnym zakresie, zgłoś opuszczenia TZ. Transponder 7501, start w własnym zakresie, puścimy opuszczenia TZ. Skytrain 021. Skytrain 021 informacyjnie, wiatr wschodni, 5 węzłów, QNH 1008, QNH lokalny. Ciśnienie 1008, wiatr opisany, Skytrain 021, dziękujemy.
Is it to go?
Sierra Mike, continue descent 2,700 feet, reach over Whiskey Romeo 702, QNH 1007.
Okay, QNH 1007, we will descend to 2,700 feet to be level by Whiskey Romeo 70220.
Papa Alfa Whisky 24, prosi pozwolenia na kołowanie na pas numer 11. Papa Alfa Whisky 24, kołuje drogami kołowania Mike Alfa Hotel. Zajmij beztrakiem pas 1-1, zgłoś do odlotu numer 1. Kołuj drogami Mike Alfa Hotel, zgłoś do odlotu z pasem 1-1. Sierra Mike 20 touchdown, continue present heading to your clear for ILS approach runway 29er, report when established on localizer, number 1.
Roger, we will continue present heading and clear dial S, runway 29er. We will report when established, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike.
Runway inside, go for Victor, runway 27. 6101 Hotel, clear visual, report runway inside. Runway inside, 210 Hotel. 6110, thank you, wind calm, runway 27, clear land. Clear land, runway 27, 211 Hotel.
Proszę o tu numerowanie, dobry wieczór.
Cruiser 2901, dobry wieczór, wasz rider, break, Lufthansa 8993, limit my airspace, no 587, available, switch mode to Lincoln, 122, the simulate, radio service terminated, thank you, bye.
Roger, Lufthansa 8993, ready to Unicorn, bye-bye.
Okay, approach mode is armed.
Warszawa, radar, dobry wieczór, Sierra Alfa Bravo Delta, prosimy o konfederację. Sierra Alfa Bravo Delta, witam Warszawa, radyjko na piąteczkę.
Petra, proszę odpuszczenia, to znosimy na poziom 8.0.
Skytrans 01, dziękuję operatorowemu ruchu, nie obserwuję. Zgłoś przed przejściem na lot IFA.
Zgłosimy przed przejściem na IFA, Skytrans 01.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, established ILS 29er.
Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike, thank you. And the calm runway 29er clear to land.
29er clear to land, Ryanair 2 Sierra Mike.
Wybór postowy 5 201.
Wizard 2901, hello Warszawa, how do you read me? I read you 5x5. Thank you.
Runway in sight.
Driver 1020 is taxi. Runway 1020 taxi via taxiway Echo Foxtrot Sierra Oliver runway number 1 for departure, report on red. Echo Foxtrot Sierra to runway 27, number 1 for departure, runway 100.
Right, the plane is ours.
6101 Hotel, welcome Katowice, taxi November Bravo Echo 2, stand number 20.
Taxi November Bravo Echo, stand 20, 6101 Hotel. Proszę przejście na IFR.
Skytrans 021, set up squawk 4516, report passing level 905.
Squawk 45, 906, and which level, which is PTM?
Skytrans 021, this is the question, what is planning your cruise level in IFR flight?
Is IFR flight level 80 in G space, uncontrolled space.
Sky 021, Roger, so report when reaching level 80. You clear the aircraft flight.
Proszę bardzo, będę mam... Executive?
Is it 29?
Checked.
5. Disconnected, thank you.
Landing.
Papa Alfa Whisky 24, prosimy zbrojeni na start, pas numer 11. Papa Alfa Whisky 24, Gustav Transponder 4512, wiatrem 37.
Ah, it was a floater.
06 będą z Papa 11 startować po dociągłość powietrza. Transponder 4512, zezwolenie na start przyjęte, po pierwsze po starcie, Valence Airways 24. Sky 108, clear to VV1 uniform, runway 29, expect ILS approach.
So we'll have to backtrack or vacate left there. Probably just vacate left, so I don't know why I went to one side.
Fuel station, transmission unavailable. Speedbird 846, Speedbird 846, Warszawa. Identified, level 330, proceed direct to BIMPA. BIMPA, Speedbird 846.
Runner to Sierra Mike vacated, end of runway to the left, default scenery, request taxi.
To Sierra Mike, Roger, taxi to stand of your choice. Thank you very much. Report on gate.
Taxi stand of choice, and we will report when on blocks. Runner to Sierra Mike. Alright.
Calling point runway 27, ready for takeoff. Trial 1020, thank you. Wind is calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff, report the bar. Clear for takeoff, runway 27, runway 10, ready for takeoff.
Was a floater because I'll explain once ATC is not talking.
4370.
Scandinavian 2410, hello, Warszawa identified, climb level 370.
Level 370, Scandi 2410.
Basically, I had too much of a high descent rate, and I pulled up a little too early because I panicked, and it resulted in a slight a bit of a floater, but that's fine.
Paweł Alfa Whisky 24 Warszawa zidentyfikowany 5100 stóp na poziom 360 wykonuj na Mawun. Zbierać do poziomu 360 wykonuj do Mawun, to jest 24. Paweł Alfa Whisky 24 Wawun, Victor Altor Uniform November. Wawun, Papa Alfa Whisky 24. Enter 127, taxi via taxiway Bravo Alpha to holding runway 29, you are number 1, report when ready for departure.
Bravo Alpha to holding point runway 29, ready for departure. Enter.
Warszawa radar identified 3000 feet, climb level 170, turn right direct lockdown. Direct lockdown and we're climbing forward, 100, please. And 1020, climb level 170.
Ah, crap, I thought there was a...
170.
I have like no scenery here, so I think I'm just gonna... just call it right here. I know this is not where you're supposed to do this, but the best I can do for now. So, successful flight, landing was alright, could be better of course, but thank you for watching this video, hope you enjoyed. That was Rainer, 2CR Mike from Warsaw to Wrocław on VATSIM with full ATC under Warszawa radar. Hope you enjoyed, and next video should be up regarding the PMDG 747. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.